Good morning, everyone. I know it's 5 a.m. and nobody's probably awake yet. But I am. I made it a goal to do this broadcast at 5 a.m., but this is my first one. So forgive me. I'm late by 10 minutes because I was setting up and typing all the information into the streaming software. And then it's the first video of the type. I'm streaming to my Facebook, um, and both of my YouTube channels, Tom Luong, and also my ministries channel. For some reason, I found out YouTube and Facebook. The Facebook doesn't like certain types of streams going to YouTube or being connected to YouTube if it's a certain type of stream. So I think I discovered that. Um, well, I'll tell you, it's my stocks, my daily stocks review. So I thought it was going to be a problem, but now I realize my daily stocks would just go to my YouTube channels and not Facebook. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, July 20th, 2023. I'm your host, Tom Luong, owner of Luong Film Studios, 10 Earth Films, 10earths.com. I'm sorry, 10earths.com with an S. And also, my personal website is tomluong.net. Check it out. Has a lot of information on there, but my landing page is 10earths.com, and I have a bunch of my websites on there. So the goal for this live is to read devotions, daily devotions written by Sarah Young called Jesus Calling. And I'll show you the book. Jesus Calling. Jesus Calling. And today's oops, I touched the mic. Is we're reading this. So I'll show you that just so you can get a copy, an idea of what the book is. It's just a small book. I was in Goodwill yesterday, and I wasn't looking at the screen, so I hope when I was showing the book, you can see it correctly. I was in Goodwill yesterday, and I was picking up some new T-shirts for the stream, and also some hats. But the way I wear my hats is like this, is like this. So you can't see it, but this has been the same hat, Route 66. And I've been wearing the same shirt for the last week. I just changed my inner shirt. So yeah, the goal is to get everyone up in Pacific time. You get up at 5 o'clock, and then you're like, oh, okay, since I'm up, I just get ready for work. So that's the plan. Instead of waking up and then going back to work, going back to sleep. So yeah, I'm doing all this because it motivates me to get back into speaking, in public speaking, moving my mouth. It's kind of like learning the language, giving my tongue some talking exercises, pronouncing the words, because I haven't been doing this for a long time since I directed this film in 2010 and 11, and then I just kind of recluse and just started to learn the business, the other side of the business. Instead of making the film, I gotta learn how to uh, sell the film and also find more material to work on and also find money for the projects. So I'm coming to an end about that in that stage. So I'm kind of residing in Huntington Beach, California right now, and in my mother's basement, sort of. So I'm trying to regroup and rebuild myself, my presence online, uh, reconnect with my cast and crew, and also connect with new people on projects. So yeah, that's a little bit of Luong Films. If you can check out my website, tenors.com, you can learn more about me. But yeah, I mean, this is the 5 a.m. devotions, daily devotions, and I'm reading the pages from a book called Jesus Calling, uh, from Sarah Young. Can you see it? Can you see it now? Can you see it? Sarah Young. How do I hold it correctly? Sarah Young. Yeah, yeah. There's more light now, so I'm pretty sure you can. I'm trying I'm trying to hold it so it's correct. So yeah, Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. I hope it's not backwards on the video. So it's like this. Um I'm reading, it's just a short page. I can read this in like 2 minutes. Um so yeah, today is July 20. So I'm on page 211. If you have this copy at home, I'm on page 211. Okay, here it goes. Seek my face, and you will find all that you have longed for. The deepest yearnings of your heart are for intimacy with me. I know because I designed you to desire me. Do not feel guilty about taking time to be still in my presence. You are simply responding to the tugs of divinity within you. I made you in my image, and I hid heaven in your heart. Your yearning for me is a form of homesickness, longing for your true home in heaven. Do not be afraid of do not be afraid to be different from other people. The path I have called you to travel is exquisitely right for you, and more closely you follow my leading, the more fully I can develop your gifts. To follow me wholeheartedly, you must relinquish your desire to please other people. However, your closeness to me will bless others by enabling you to shine brightly in this dark world. So a little thought about the reading. I'm trying to think, do I refer to the reading as Sarah is writing this as Jesus is saying, or just say Jesus is saying. It's written by Sarah Young. It's written by somebody. I mean, somebody penned it, um, based on the scripture. And in here, she indicated Psalm 42 verses 1 through 2, Psalm 34 verses 5, and Philippians 2 verse 15. So I'm just gonna go with, I'm not gonna bypass Sarah Young, but I'm saying I'm trying to think the proper way um to discuss what she wrote. I'm saying she wrote the material, and but then based on other writings from um prophets, some and Philippines. um I'm talking like this because I've also authored 3 books with Julian Phillips. And after you become a writer, it's a different world. I'm a little proud of it, yes, but it's hard work. I'm still in the editing stage after all these years. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get to the point where money's flowing in, and then I can sit all day and just edit the book and sell it, and then therefore make more money. So I just want to discuss a little bit about this reading, and I think there's truth to it. Jesus wants you to follow him, and the line here says, "To follow me wholeheartedly, you must relinquish your desire to please other people." That's very true. That's my air freshener. That's very true because a lot of people follow Jesus Christ in church, but then when they step out of church, they follow other people. I mean, you put Jesus Christ in the church only, but you're taught Jesus Christ is everywhere. God is everywhere at all times. The church is just to symbolize his home, and for our assembly, um to go to church and listen to the pastor or the priest, um or the preacher in a big box, which is the church. I mean, the church, if you think of it, it's just a big box where you go there for 1 hour a week. And I'm the first to confess. By starting this devotion reading, I gotta set a good I gotta set a good standard. Um, I mean, I'm not saying I like to go to church, but I go to church enough times to keep God on in my mind. 365 days a year. Does that make sense? Um, your the system is the system in the world today is you work 5 days a week, you rest 2 days, and then you go to church on Sundays. Yeah, But sometimes people have different living situations, different work schedules. They can't go to church. But by doing this 5 a.m. devotion, daily devotion, this is my church time. I'm reminding myself of Jesus Christ. When you go to church, you're reminding yourself of you know, Jesus Christ too. You when you see the priest or the pastor or the preacher, you remind yourself of Jesus Christ. When you step into the church, you remind yourself of Jesus Christ. But if you look at if you look at if you look at it at in a way as the church is bigger than the church itself. The if you the church if God's home expanded into the city, the whole entire city, you're always walking in the church grounds. You know, I know you don't see the church at home, but if you think of the God's house is the entire city, yeah, you're always in His church inside your head. But yeah, the line says, to wholeheartedly follow Jesus Christ, you must give up pleasing other people. Because when you please other people, you put God second. Does that make sense? God has to be first. You always please God, and when you please God, you're not pleasing other people. So when you're pleasing God, you're disrespecting or you're ignoring, and you put them second, so you don't worry about them. You worry about God first. So that's what that line says, and I agree with that. So, anyways, this is my first live 5 a.m. daily devotion um from the book Jesus Calling by Sarah Young. I haven't got permission from Sarah Young yet, so I hope she doesn't see this and shut me down. But you know, um, until then, I mean, I'm spreading the word of God. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, have a good day, everyone. I know if you're Mormon, you don't drink coffee, but I confess I did get baptized in the Mormon Church, and I still I still drink coffee sometimes. But anyways, yeah, have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow.